is running alongside the real one. I had a Course in Miracles sitting right next to my Bible until God began to reveal to me the truth. The Course in Miracles and Christ consciousness, they taught that all roads lead back home to God, and that sin didn't exist, which couldn't be further from the truth. You see, the devil doesn't come wearing a pitchfork and horns. He comes as false light. He doesn't need you to worship him outright. He just needs to keep you from going through the narrow-shaped doorway of the true Jesus and his cross. The enemy will do anything to keep you going through that narrow-shaped doorway, that cross-shaped doorway back home to God, through the one and only Jesus Christ. He will give you all the spiritual candy and all the mind candy that you want, but I promise you it leads to nowhere. See, John 1:1 says that the Word was in the beginning, and that the very Word was with God, and God was that Word. And John 1:14 goes on to say, "And the Word became flesh and dwelt among us, and we saw his glory, a glory like that of the firstborn of the Father, full of grace and truth." These scriptures tell us that Jesus is God. He is the only Son of the Father, and he is the only way home. God came in the flesh to make a way for us where there is and was no ways. He came to save us. He came to take back what the enemy had stolen from Adam and Eve. And he made a way for us to be able to come back home to him through his Son, who came to fulfill the Old Testament scriptures. He is the living Word made flesh. And this is why, without reading the Bible, without making the Bible your manual for living, you can never truly know Jesus Christ. Was everything in A Course in Miracles wrong? No, but that's the point. It's God's truths distorted into lies. The Course in Miracles would feed you true concepts on things like perception and how we could all be looking at the same thing but experiencing it differently. For example, that we could all be